Hello, this is the second in a series of 4 recordings about the final assessment guidelines in KCB205 professional communication. In this second recording, I'll be looking at executive summary. The executive summary is an important part of assessment 3A, the team document. Note that the executive summary cannot be written until the entire team document is finished, since its content must be based on the final version of your team document. No facts, data, information, or ideas can be presented in the executive summary that are not already part of the main document. So the executive summary is part of the front matter. If you have forgotten what that is, please revisit the online lecture from week 8. The title page is page number Roman numeral 1. The table of content is Roman numeral 2. And depending on if you decide to give your list of inclusion a separate page, the executive summary is the next page. In this student example, it's Roman numeral 4. Note that after the front matter, the actual body of the text starts on page number Arabic numeral 1. But of course you already know all about this since you have listened to the online lecture recording in week 8. There are different types of summaries, and an executive summary differs from a simple summary. While the simple summary only briefly mirrors the main body of the document, an executive summary is much more action-focused, focuses on your key recommendations and create an urge and interest so the reader can't wait to read the full document. The executive summary is there to give a busy reader an overview and advertise the full document. This is an example of a simple summary. It gives you a recommendation and 3 reasons. An executive summary is much more sophisticated than that. It's a persuasive document encouraging the reader to believe that the rest of the document is worth reading. After reading the executive summary, the reader should be able to comprehend the nature of the document and its findings, but without the very finest details. Of course, I will provide you with a template to guide you to an executive summary for your team document. It starts with the heading, which is executive summary, as shown in the previous student example. And instead of mirroring the structure of the main body of your team document, an executive summary gets straight to the outcome. Why is it worth reading? What can your client expect? This is then backed up with some significant facts to create credibility. On that note, it continues with briefly presenting the rationale behind the proposal. And then it's time to present the actual proposal. How is this going to be done? Also briefly present an overall timeline and a very high-level summary of costs. Finish the executive summary off by pitching the key deliverables and benefits and indicate the next step. This very last paragraph of your executive summary can be what makes the reader decide if it's worth reading the entire proposal document or not. An executive summary must fit on 1 page, not any longer. The more concise and action-focused it's written, without missing out on content, of course, the better. This is an example from SeaWorld, and it's not anywhere near an executive summary. This is more of a simple summary, and it's not what's expected in a professional proposal, and thereby not in Assessment 3A. In the week 10 tutorial, previous students' team documents and executive summaries were shared. that much better meet professional standard. A good thing for you to do now is to search for other professional executive summaries and think about some of the points I made here. We can discuss these points in more details in the next lecture and in upcoming team consultations in tutorials. Remember, the executive summary is an integrated part of your team document, but cannot be written until the main document is finished. Good luck.